Now, here's my take, and don't tussle in the comments because I tussle back. One is she was able to buy her own coffee in addition to other things. When we go to a coffee shop, we're typically there for a break and to catch up on some work.
It's always a problem when a person tries to start a polarizing conversation and then says, don't have any critique for my polarizing conversation that I know is going to get you upset and inflamed about the topic. It's just one of those juvenile ways of knowing that a person probably didn't think through their point of view. But let's continue.
That's it. We're not there to chit chat. What I realize is a lot of us don't know how to date. And so when someone sets a boundary, we get offended. When someone has a standard, we have to go and explain to them why that standard doesn't make sense. Now, I want you to really think about this, because a lot of people in the comments, especially the men, were calling her out of her name. And a lot of times people don't know how to focus on the focus. And that's another topic for another day. For the people who saying that a coffee shop is a date and she set her standards high, here's the deal. You need to do an inventory of yourself. Why are my standards so low? Because I'm telling you now, you go on a date at a coffee shop, it's only going to go lower, especially if you're dating someone who feels like you're after their money and they don't have a lot of money. Because the people who have money and that are working and they have investment accounts and all of these other things, they're not thinking that this $10 or $15 spent at a coffee shop is going to be some amazing dates and I'm going to, know where we're going after this.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A man asked me for coffee today after work, and I politely told him no, and then brought myself to McAllister's, where I got this croissant,
This is gross.
this grilled chicken sandwich, and an entire bowl of broccoli cheddar soup and a Dr. Pepper for under $25. Now, I'm not going to argue with you about how you like to date, just like I don't want you to argue with me about how I like to date. But coffee is never going to be an option for me. And just like I respect your choice to coffee, respect mine to not coffee.
Bitch, who you supposed to be?
It's something when you see overweight women in the dating market talking about what kind of date they don't want to accept, or what date that they believe that they're above, when they couldn't do the one thing that men really care about, and that's get fit, or at least the majority of men. We have those outlier guys who like women who are over 600 pounds, but they never really have money. They never really look like anything respectable. Let's just keep it real. Big women, you're in the back. You're in last place. So when you have any kind of bravado about dating standards, it's going to rub men the wrong way.
I'm sorry. Would you please still be my friend?
No! Get away from me!
My ski mask, I'm in school right now. So let me just tell you something real quick. I'm not a regular big girl. And there's a lot of big girls that's just like me. Plus size women are not like back in the days where we was accepting anything. Okay? Don't ever forget that.
You need to leave that dope alone.
What in the hell is wrong with you women to think that it's ever about what you want or will accept, when men are the person who decide who gets in a relationship or who gets married? What makes you think that you women get to come out into the dating market with a different mentality and a little bit more spunk, and now men have to do what you say? It's masculine, it's pushy, and it's not going to get you anywhere with men who actually hold the cards, and respectable men. You wouldn't even want a guy who would actually do everything that you say. You just don't know yourself.
There's a lot of slim girls that ain't getting shit in this world. A lot of us is getting money. A lot of big girls is getting money.
First off, we don't care about your money. Men don't care about your money. We never have. This is why I know you're a loser in the dating market, because you don't even know what men want. You don't even know what men truly care about and value in women. And I tell you, it's not your money. And that's what happens to a lot of you overweight women. You end up having to pay to play because you aren't fit and you aren't in the best position to be able to get a man the old-fashioned way through being courted. You big women, your dates are always going to look jacked up because you're dating the worst men in the dating market. Your dating market wallet is empty. You don't have dating market currency to spend with the good dudes. So you got to deal with the dudes who are fresh out, the dudes who are homeless, the dudes who have mental health problems, guys who are desperate or financially on their last leg or whatever the case may be. And then you think that big women, you guys are going to come out into the dating market demanding what you'll accept, and all of a sudden 90% of the dating market is going to start being attracted to fat women. You women are out of your damn mind. Let's move on.
Hearts and doing a lot of shit that you didn't think that we can do. This is not 1995.
They're like, oh, we're breaking hearts and we're cheating on guys too. We can also be a bad woman. We can be trash. It's like, do you think that this makes big girls look like any better because they can also be 304s? Like, come on, man. You're not good representation for big women.
What the hell is even that?
This is 2025. We got better clothes. We not wearing rainbow clothes with shirts that say baby girl shit don't look good on us. No. This is 2025. There's clothes for us now. Which means our confidence is boosted. And we're not just going to let anybody talk to us or treat us anyway. So if you think that that girl was supposed to go on that date, that coffee date, just because she's a big girl, are you mad? Are you mad?
It wasn't just because she's a big girl. Even the gorgeous women who think that they just are deserve some $500 date and you don't know the guy, she's dumb too. What are you talking about? Like, even the good-looking women who are like, yeah, if you want to go on a date with me, you got to be able to pay $500. Or some women are saying you need to cash app them $200 for their time. Like, you crazy as hell. You better be giving me a consultation on how to get richer. Let's get back into it.
As a plus-size woman, I have rejected steak dinners. Steak dinners. I have rejected trips out the country. I have rejected a lot of shit. Don't ever in your mind think that because I'm a plus-size woman, I can't get stuff.
My dog died alone.
It has nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with your looks in this dating game. It's this.
Absolutely not. Because guys, we don't care how smart you are, how funny you are, and we don't be caring about your degrees and whatever. It certainly is about your looks. Just another woman talking, thinking that she understands men and she doesn't. Let's move on.
I'm a real coffee drinker, okay? And I'm not going on a coffee date with you because real coffee drinkers know Starbucks ain't it. I might go to Dunkin', but you know where I really get my coffee from? The gas station. $3. It be strong. Why you think them truckers be drinking it? All of y'all are sitting here judging her because she's darker and she's a little bigger. You guys are projecting because you guys don't have dating standards.
This is so dumb that her weight or her skin color have anything to do with this. It could be any complexion or any level of beauty, and it would be ridiculous for you to assume that for a guy to get to know you, it costs any amount of money.
So you think because you don't have dating standards, she should go ahead and lower her standards so that she can go ahead and get a guy to take her out on a date. And guess what she said? She said, if I don't get a date, that's fine. A lot of y'all cannot be single. Because think about it, how long have y'all been single? It doesn't go too long. Or even while you're single, you still got a little sneaky link, a little something going on. You still got a roster. Y'all are not used to seeing women with standards. And also, y'all are calling her unattractive because you guys are such pick-me's that y'all gotta try to do whatever you can to fit in a beauty standard.
Look how women shame other women just with pure immunity. Nobody is ridiculing these black women. Y'all keep coming to men like me, RP conversations. I've been always talking about how lame RP content creators are as they make content that's very similar to RP content here and there and have made a whole living on criticizing RP content creating. They've carved out a whole niche where they make a certain amount of money just talking about RP content creators, but it's not that important though, right? And it's a bunch of lame men. Sure can't stop talking about it though. It's no different than this. Women see the conversation. They know what's going on. They just are more invested in being mad and triggered about it.
That a man can ask you on a date and he's going to play in your face anyway because he sees that, oh, this girl, she goes for the little cheap bean water dates and a little croissant.
Cheap bean water
Being
dates.
the nice girl or the good girl don't get you nowhere but played. I'm going to let you know that right now. But wait, I don't have to because SHURE 7 already said it. And when SHURE 7 said she don't do coffee dates, you guys said, oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, clap, clap, my queen, I bow down to you. But when this girl say it because she's bigger and because she's darker, it's not cool. So having standards is only for people who are socially accepted in society?
It isn't that particular people can't have standards. What it is that not everybody can have the same standards. And this is what you women are having the hardest time with these conversations, is that everybody doesn't win. Everybody's not a 10. Everybody isn't marriageable. And men have accepted this. We know we all aren't rich. We all know that we all won't be the world's strongest man. We all know that there's somebody out there who can beat us in a fist fight. We all know we don't have the biggest Johnson. We know that there's always somebody who's better than us is all I'm saying.
What?
A lot of y'all know that you guys couldn't get a date. So that's why you have to settle. You have to settle for a coffee date. You have to settle for having a roster because not one person wants you. So you got to just be loved by everybody.
See complaining about all the girls I see complaining about coffee dates are big women. What the hell is going on? That's the problem right there. Y'all going on too many caloric surplus dates. Y'all need to go on some active dates. Let's go hiking. Let's go to the gym. Get some coffee, go for a walk, burn some more calories. That's y'all problem right there. Y'all do all of these big back ass dates. Then when you actually get in a relationship, y'all say it's relationship weight. No, that's gluttony weight and lazy ass weight.
Yeah, you were
like dates fat, don't have to be centered around
don't bring
calories.
Me into it.
And y'all wonder why we the biggest we ever been in America. Y'all too focused on intaking calories. Y'all need to be focused on getting rid of some damn calories. So big girls, y'all gotta chill with this coffee day shit. I need y'all to find out what the slim girls, the petite girls, the fit girls, what they doing on their dates. Do that.
Now I'm starting to thinking about it. Big girls, you guys should certainly be thinking about a coffee date. You don't need any more food. Like, you should be thinking about femininity, how to become a wife, getting on a treadmill, like losing weight. And you think that you deserve a high-end meal of any kind, and you couldn't even get yourself fit for a man before you came into the dating market and presented yourself to the guys who you want to potentially marry or have kids with. Come on, man. Hit the subscribe button anyway out of the room. Also hit the notification bell so you be notified every single time we post content just like this. It's ThonLexy. I'll see you on the next one.